XP 4002 Socioeconomic Impact of Healthcare Delivery Summative Assessment NURS 4212 Population Health Nursing. XP 4002 Summative Assessment. Overview. For this performance task assessment, you will construct an equitable and ethical population health policies paper. Instructions. To complete this assessment, do the following. Be sure to adhere to the indicated assignment length. Select an approved topic. Download the College of Nursing writing template. Before submitting your assessment, carefully review the rubric. This is the same rubric the SME will use to evaluate your submission, and it provides detailed criteria describing how to achieve or master the competency. Many students find that understanding the requirements of the assessment and the rubric criteria help them direct their focus and use their time most productively. Important information on interpreting the assessment rubric. Achievement versus mastery of the competency. Mastery of this competency means that 80% or more of the rows have been assessed as exceeds expectations, and no rows have been assessed as does not meet expectations. Achievement of this competency means that all rows are assessed at meets expectations or above. Assessment of individual rubric rows. In order to achieve meets expectations for a particular row of the rubric, you must have adequately completed all criteria in that row. This means that you have addressed all required elements to the required level of quantity and/or quality. In order to achieve exceeds expectations for a particular row of the rubric, you must have adequately completed all criteria in the row. And in addition, your response must reflect a depth and breadth of knowledge and expertise. Examples of this include, but are not limited to, the following. You provide additional, specific, and/or particularly relevant examples to illustrate points made. You seamlessly incorporate your original thoughts and diverse, credible, and relevant academic sources, when applicable, to express your viewpoint or develop a persuasive argument. You demonstrate a deeper understanding of the subject that draws from discipline-specific knowledge and theory and incorporates the viewpoints of a diverse set of business and management thought leaders. You draw additional connections between multiple, complex topics to support your explanations. You are able to apply your knowledge in unique, creative, and/or innovative ways. You thoroughly break down concepts into simpler parts and use your understanding of business to make connections. Your analysis is insightful and original. You design processes, products, and/or solutions that are creative, high quality, and innovative. You consider diverse perspectives and relevant social, ethical, and business-related issues when proposing new ideas or formulating judgments. All submissions must follow the conventions of scholarly writing. Properly formatted APA citations and references must be provided where appropriate. Submissions that do not meet these expectations will be returned without scoring. This assessment requires submission of one file, a completed XP 4002 assessment. Save this file as XP 4002 first initial last name. You may submit a draft of your assignment to the Turnitin draft check area to check for authenticity. When you are ready to upload your completed assessment, use the Assessment tab on the top navigation menu. Important note, as a student taking this competency, you agree that you may be required to submit your assessment for textual similarity review to Turnitin.com for the detection of plagiarism. All submitted assessment materials will be included as source documents in the Turnitin.com reference database solely for the purpose of detecting plagiarism of such materials. Use of the Turnitin.com service is subject to the usage policy posted on the Turnitin.com site. Click the item below for more information on this assessment. Equitable and Ethical Population Health Policies paper. Select from the following topics: homeless veterans, migrants, and health issues, pregnant teens, elderly, and mental health American Indians, and opioid addiction, a population of your choice, as approved by your faculty after selecting your topic. Address the following in your writing, using at least 3 scholarly references. Introduce your chosen population taken from the list of options. Describe the population within the context of your local community. Discuss one upstream policy that addresses social determinants of health needs for the population within your community. What have been the effects of that policy? Describe the role of ethics in policymaking. How does the policy adhere to being ethical? Submission length, 2-3 pages. Please contact Nursing Assignments Pro for help with XP 4000 and 2 Socioeconomic Impact of Healthcare Delivery Summative Assessment NURS 4212, Population Health Nursing, or any other assignment. Email nursingassignmentsprofessor@gmail.com.